Ladies and gentlemen, Neymar Jr. is in the World Cup. So earlier today, Carlo Ancelotti called out the Brazil squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And before that, each and every one of us, we have been like, all we wanted to hear is Neymar Jr. in the World Cup, and that's what Carlo Ancelotti did, and we all are happy. The world is happy. Brazil is happy. Me too, I'm happy because it's gonna be great moments in this World Cup, seeing these great players having a last dance, and that's what football needs. So although I'm with the Brazil FIFA World Cup squad for 2026 now, let's go through it, and you can tell us if probably you might add someone to the team or remove someone, or you think Carlos Ancelotti made a mistake or something. Let's see. So starting with the goalkeepers, we have three goalkeepers for Brazil squad this year, and a main keeper and two sub keepers. Of course, the main keeper, Alisson, has been for quite some time now. Then we have Ederson and Wolverton. These are the three goalkeepers Brazil is taking to the World Cup, and that's quite a team. And moving to the defenders, we have Alexandro. Alexandro is quite a good defender. I think he plays for Flamengo in the Brazilian league, and not bad. Then more to Gleison Bremer. Gleison Bremer also plays in the Brazilian league. I think, yeah, Gleison Bremer plays in the Brazilian league. Then Danilo is third on the list. Danilo also plays in the Brazilian league. We got Douglas Santos. Of course, we all know Douglas Santos is magnificent. Then we have Gabriel Magalhaes. No one is surprised because Gabriel is one of the best presently. Gabriel and Saliba at Arsenal, they're probably the best teamed up centre backs in the world of football right now. So of course Gabriel needs to be in the World Cup. Then we have Ibanez. We don't really know much about Ibanez, but I'm sure it's quite good. Then we got Leo Pereira. Leo Pereira is a great defender. He was in the last World Cup and he did well. Then of course we have Marquinhos. You know, Marquinhos is one of the main man in Brazil squad, and over the past 2 3 years, Marquinhos has achieved a lot for his club, and definitely we all knew he's going to be called up. Then the last defender on the list we have Wesley. So we got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine defenders in the Brazil list, which is kind of solid. Then moving on to the midfielders, we got Casemiro. Of course, Casemiro, even though he might be a little bit past his prime, but Casemiro has to be called up. Then we got Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, has been a main man, one of the main men for Newcastle United, and he's a great midfielder. We all know that Bruno Guimaraes is a great player. Then moving on next, we have Fabinho in the midfield. Fabinho, we haven't quite been hearing much about that guy. I think he moved to the Saudi Pro, playing for Al Ittihad, if I'm not mistaken. Fabinho, over the years, Fabinho has really been a good midfielder for Liverpool. In-box play, out-box. It's great. Good to see him in the World Cup again. Then we got Lucas Paqueta, great guy. I don't really know much about him from his football, but the few I know about him from his dancing, he got good steps, and he's also a good footballer. Played for I think West Ham. I think presently he plays in the I think currently he plays for Flamingo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Flamingo. So Lucas Paqueta is a good midfielder. Then last midfielder on the list is Danilo Santos. Danilo Santos is a great midfielder. I think he's young. He's a young guy. Probably this is the first World Cup, I guess. Then we move on to the attackers, which is the main engine in everything. It's quite a list. On the attackers, we have Hendrik first. Hendrik, of course. Hendrik has been quite good for Lyon since joining the League One, and he's been one of the best players. Then Gabriel Martinelli, quite a good guy. Thiago is one of the highest scorer in the Prem this season and one of the best players too. So Thiago, of course, he needs to be there. Luis Enrique, yeah. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha is good. One of the best Manchester United player this season. I think after Bruno Fernandes and some fews. Matheus Cunha is good. Of course, Neymar Jr. That's all we want. And Rafinha, of course, Vinicius Jr., Ryan. No, 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 no. The Vinicius. That's no, no, no. There's a mistake here. I'm not having it. No, 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 no. Hendrick, Gabriel Martinelli, Igor Thiago, Luis Enrique, Matheus Cunha, Neymar Jr., Rafinha, Vinicius Jr., Ryan. That's all. Are you trying to tell me Carlos Ancelotti didn't call up Joao Pedro for the World Cup? No, come on, man. I didn't even notice it before. Joao Pedro is not in the World Cup. Carlos Ancelotti didn't call up Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro is not arguably the best Chelsea player this season. One of the best players in the Premier League this season. Although we all know Chelsea was a flop this season. This is one of Chelsea's worst ever seasons. So, but Joao Pedro deserves a spot. Come on. You shouldn't be picking Gabriel Martinelli above Joao Pedro. Igor Thiago, okay, probably. Luis Enrique, no. Matheus Cunha, no. Ryan, no. No, 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 no. I think Joao Pedro was robbed of a spot in the World Cup this year. It's quite sad, you know. But the Brazil squad is okay. This is a squad that could win the World Cup, actually. But Joao Pedro not being here is a flop. But, you know, we're all waiting for Brazil. See you on the 2026 World Cup.